What if I told you the same people who cry about transparency are the ones shielding criminals from justice? ICE didn't just stop one crew, they cracked the network. They cleaned house. But instead of helping, Democrat leaders are focused on this, unmasking the agents. The ones catching the child predators. The ones getting Molotovs thrown at them. The ones putting themselves between your family and the dark side of open borders. This isn't politics anymore, y'all. It's well beyond that.
Priscilla, we learned that police chase ended right here in this parking lot. The 6 women then tried to run away. Police say they are part of an organized crime ring. A gold Chevy Traverse pulling into the backside of a Norwood shopping plaza off Route 1, followed by police. This after investigators say the 6 women in the car had just broken into a nearby home on Neponset Street. Surveillance video captures 2 of the women entering the home. According to court documents, the homeowners had just left for a camping trip, but came back because one of the kids had forgotten a doll.
Caller on 911 states 3 female parties that were in his house and asking if he knew Jesus. He then asked them to leave. They ran out of the house.
After the women fled from the house, police say they refused to stop for an officer, leading to a chase. And when they got to this parking lot, they took off on foot. One of the women going one way, the others headed for the nearby woods, some of them trying to cross the Neponset River. All were eventually taken into custody. Investigators say 2 of them even had tried to mutilate their fingerprints.
In the video, you see them all go in, and there was only one lady standing at the top of the stairs, almost like a lookout.
James Mahoney, a retired Norwood police officer, lives across the street from the home that was burglarized.
They were just walking around. They had a Bible. They all had like books in their hands, and they just walked right up to the door from the video, and then they just entered that doorway there.
It's unknown why the suspects chose this home in this neighborhood, but police say the women live in Maryland and are part of an organized crime ring targeting multiple states.
I'm happy that nothing happened. At least it appears nothing. Nobody got hurt. I mean, that's the bottom line. Your life is your health.
Neighbors believe the women saw the family pack up and leave and may have been in the area last week as well. The home they broke into was unlocked.
They were just walking around, and I think they were just casing out houses.
So the 6 women were arraigned in court yesterday. ICE was there and took 3 of the women into custody. ICE also arrested 2 men who showed up at the courthouse to try to bail the women out.
Nah, this wasn't some petty theft. This was organized crime. Coordinated across states, using women to bait access and mutilating their own fingerprints to avoid identification. ICE didn't just arrest them, they deported the infrastructure. Thank God for that. And while they're out here doing that, the same politicians who failed to stop it are on camera asking, why are agents wearing masks? And if you think this burglary is bad, wait until the criminal starts targeting your children.
In Darlington County, a judge denied bond this morning for this man who is facing charges for a child sex crime. Deputies arrested 32-year-old Antonio Bustamante on Tuesday for the crime that happened between April and May. During the booking process, deputies learned Bustamante is not a U.S. citizen, so he's now waiting in the detention center to be transferred to ICE custody.
As he should. Man, children being messed with, it always just eats at my heart. But child abusers getting deported, man. Let that sink in. This man sexually assaulted a child, and ICE stepped in before he could disappear into the system. Amen. He's not getting bail. He's not being released into the streets again. He's getting put on a plane. So why is ICE being painted as the bad guys again? Make that make sense to me? When they're the only ones doing the ugly jobs that saves lives? And in Virginia, the little girl was almost gone forever.
Girl walked out. Watch closely. He followed shortly behind her and then casually picked her up. He walked out of view and into a nearby store with the little girl in his arms. News 4 obtained a criminal complaint. It said the girl's father was in the play area with her sibling and didn't realize she'd walked out. Her mother actually happened to be in the store that the suspect wandered into. She noticed the man with her child, confronted him, and he gave the girl up and took off. Fairfax County Police eventually arrested him. His name is Andreas Caceres Jalden. The girl walked out. Watch close.
That's not a headline, y'all. That's real footage. An illegal immigrant casually picks up a child in a mall. Had that mother not seen him, we might be looking at an Amber Alert instead of an arrest. And the left wing media, man, they will call these. I don't even gonna do that. I'll leave them out of this for that. But I want you to watch what happens when agents try to do their jobs. And activists show up to protect the wrong side of the law.
It's closed because we had a criminal search warrant here today. Okay.
What's your name? Sorry, I didn't get your name.
You don't need my name.
Well, then who are you?
I'm with the Department of Homeland Security.
Homeland Security. Do you
Yes.
have a badge or anything to prove that? Because if not, I'm just going to walk in.
It's right there.
Where? There's no badge there, sir.
See it right here? My belt?
I just want to see the option number. 508 here. What was your name?
We're going to shut the door now. You have about 2 seconds before you're arrested for hindering a federal investigation.
He's not even in the building. I'm not even. How am I hindering an investigation? I'm not in the building.
We're out on the public sidewalk.
Okay. I'm not in the building. How can I hinder?
So what's your concern then?
I'm concerned what's going on. I have an order to pick up.
So you're more concerned about your order, but not the labor trafficking and exploitation that's going on.
Who said there's any labor trafficking?
This is a criminal search warrant.
People. You are
This is a criminal search
Can I
warrant.
see a copy of it?
Yeah, signed by a judge.
Wow. These people. Wow.
Okay. You know what, you guys
I already
just come
got
in
your
the kitchen.
face. You can take. You can take.
All right,
the
I can come in the kitchen. Thank you.
Thank you for the invitation.
Appreciate it.
Man, this is the times that we living in right now, y'all. This is just unbelievable. They didn't care about the crime at all.
Want to do any names or identification today? Stand behind your work.
I got
Now watch this.
5048 was the badge number for this gentleman from HSI.
These girls are like fucking 15 years old.
What do you tell your kids about what you
Public
do?
servants.
Yeah, he's so proud of your work.
Either that or just nameless.
So proud of your work.
If you're gonna hit somebody, I'm not in the way. I'm not in the way. I can't hear you. You have to move back your window. I'm not in the way.
Make no sense, man. Just sitting there harassing these agents.
They're fucking terrified. They're fucking terrified. Did you not realize what this would be? Being fucking Gestapo? Being
Now he's-
Nazis? You didn't realize what this
now
would be
he's-
like? You should quit. Quit now. Quit now, you Nazi fuck. Quit your job. It's gonna be like this every fucking day. We're coming every day.
Okay, tough guy.
Anytime you try to kidnap people, we are gonna be here. Fucking terrified. Scared as fuck. You cowards.
Oh, there you go.
You cowards. Flee. Fucking cowards. Scared little girls. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
He was in there. Get this guy. Get his card. He was in there. He wants us to.
Now, they weren't witnesses or victims. If anything, they were shields sent to block federal law enforcement from completing arrests and being able to successfully fulfill their job duties. And notice, no one gets tackled, nobody got touched, but because ICE knows the moment they react, then the whole narrative flips. That's when the headlines go crazy. The left, they weaponize optics, we know that. When ICE is forced to battle crime with one hand behind their back, this is how they proceed. Now, Tom Homan said what every American has been thinking, but some might be too scared to say out loud.
Why do you think Democrats are trying to unmask ICE agents, Mr. Homan?
Because they're not very smart. ICE agents are trying to protect themselves and their families. Why don't they try to unmask Antifa? Why don't they try to unmask the protesters in L.A. that turned criminal and threw Molotov cocktails at the officers and assaulted our officers? Our officers, that 830% increase. Why don't you unmask those criminals? It's ridiculous.
Will local governments be held accountable
Thank you, Mr. Homan.
for obstructing ICE agents?
Now,
why do you think Democrats?
He said, why don't they unmask Antifa? Now, we've been seeing Antifa videos damn near every day now. Why don't they unmask the criminals throwing firebombs in L.A.? They don't want masks off for truth. They want masks off for revenge. They want names, home addresses, and their families getting exposed because, in their mind, ICE, they're not human beings. They're just a target. And now LA wants to codify it in the law. Watch what they tried to pass.
The LA County Board of Supervisors approved a motion that could eventually prevent federal agents from wearing masks in parts of the county.
Motion carries.
It now goes to county attorneys to draft up a rule to be voted on.
If you're going to come into LA County and interact with our public, they have a right to know who you are.
Bus to go to work.
Supervisor Janice Hahn spearheaded the effort. One of her biggest concerns, public safety.
We're having problems with imposters. So if everybody is wearing a mask, we do have criminals who are out there who are, could dress up as agents.
CBS News has confirmed at least a dozen people have been arrested across the U.S. for impersonating immigration and customs enforcement agents in the last few months. Acting ICE Director Todd Lyons recently addressed the mask controversy with his own safety concerns on CBS's Face the Nation.
I'm not a proponent of the masks. However, if that's a tool that the men and women of ICE to keep themselves and their families safe, then I'll allow it. If we had those laws or regulations in place to give ICE agents and officers and other law enforcement officers the peace of mind that someone that does threaten their life or their families or doxes them will be held accountable, I think that'd go a long way.
Bans on federal agents masking their identities will likely have to be fought in court.
That shares some of
UC Davis professor Kevin Johnson specializes in immigration law.
It's going to be very unlikely that any kind of court will uphold a state or local law saying that ICE have to be unmasked.
Hahn remains undeterred.
It'll be a lawsuit. So we'll probably get sued over it, but I say see you in court.
LA County is not alone. There are a number of other cities, states, and congressional districts who are taking up this issue. Now, in a statement to CBS News, the White House said ICE agents require these masks to protect themselves and blame Democrats for attempting to undermine their officers. John.
Adam Yamaguchi, thank you.
That woman literally said, if you're going to interact with our public, we have the right to know who you are. Really? So when ICE shows up with a badge, you protest, but when a criminal shows up in a stolen uniform, you blame ICE again. I mean, you can't have it both ways. Unless the goal was never safety and it's evolved into sabotage. Meanwhile, in the Midwest, ICE walked into a Mexican restaurant and took down an entire operation.
Is there a reason you're not letting anyone out of the restaurant? The reason you're not letting anyone out of the restaurant? You have a warrant to keep people in there? It's okay. Come here. That's all right. Come here.
Door. Actually, can you hold the door? Yep.
Hi. We're friends with Air.
Why is everybody in handcuffs?
Because these are bad people that are harming our friends. The people in handcuffs are our friends.
The people in handcuffs are our friends?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Don't follow closely, sir.
Oh, I can film.
You can film, absolutely. You can't
Yeah.
follow us, though.
Just don't. I see somebody with a gun. I just don't want them to shoot me or something. I'm
I'm gonna shoot you, sweetheart.
Oh, it looks scary. You're hurting people here. Hey, you all, don't sign anything. Don't sign anything. No sign anything, okay? Don't sign anything. We'll get you guys help. Ayuda is on the way here, okay?
Okay. Yeah, I promise.
Don't sign anything. Don't sign anything, all right?
Don't sign. You can do it. That's friends.
So you guys gonna start going?
"12 arrested, at least 14 total raids confirmed this year," right? It's what's been reported in this location, at least. Or near this location. They weren't just undocumented workers. This was labor trafficking. And ICE wasn't out here with hashtags. They were out there with warrants. Funny how none of the people screaming about justice are showing up to thank them. For the record, they're not putting kids in cages anymore. They're deporting entire families together. Watch this.
Take them all in there? Huh? Want to take them all in there? All right. Yeah, let's take them all in the stair room. Todos? We just want the one of them. We're going to separate them. In there. Venga. Take them to the stairway.
You want to go down to 10?
You guys are taking all the kids down there?
Yeah, we're just getting one of them. We're just separating them.
I mean, I think you can separate them out now and not take them down to 10.
We'll take them down to 10.
That's crazy.
Solo dígame si tiene alguna condición médica, si está tomando medicina o si tiene niños en la casa, no debe decirles nada más. No tiene que firmar documentos, no tiene que enseñarme, puede permanecer sin silencio.
Due process, then deportation. No cages, no confusion. So where's the media now? They only show up when the story's a sob story. They vanish when the process works, because the moment things get legal, orderly, and effective, they lose their grip on emotions. It's just what it is. Let me make this plain. They tried to strip the mask off the people, stopping child predators, burglars, and abductors, okay? While defending the people doing the crimes. That's not politics. That's spiritual warfare disguised as their policy. And if you felt something shift in this video, welcome to Team Think. And if you're already a part of the Team Think 4X Club, I salute you. Watch 4 videos, leave 4 comments, hope 4 people wake up. That idea came from one of you, inspired by Doug in Exile. Make sure y'all follow me on X and Rumble. Because, who knows what the future holds. But until then, we fight smart, we fight bold, and we stay unmasked. Let me give a shout out to Electric Jack, North Main guy 5896. Commented on a few. Let me like those real quick. Welcome aboard, my friend. I want to go ahead and shout out to Shirley 674, John and Ashley. Who else we got up in here, man? Brenda T24. Yeah, and Walt Griffin 5638. Thank y'all for making this platform what it is every single day. Y'all be safe. Go check on somebody today. You can quite literally be saving their life. Peace.